Our Butterfly and Bird Feeding Project, Precious Blood School, KinderGarden, Exeter, Ontario, Spring 2019. Project information. The goal of this project was to create a butterfly garden. We wanted to achieve this goal by planting flowers and plants that attract butterflies, as well as other insects. Another goal of ours was the addition of bird feeders and different types of birdseed to attract birds. This project was completed by the students in Mrs. Dickens and Mrs. Smale's Kindergarten B class at Precious Blood School, Exeter, Ontario. The majority of this project was completed with 25 students involved and 2 teachers. However, when moving our 2 yards of soil into our new gardens, our Kindergarten A class was up for the challenge of helping us. This included an additional 25 students and 2 teachers. We also had the help of our 25 grade 7 and 8 buddies to help us plant our flowers and grasses. Our kindergarten area, our story. Over the last 4 years, our 2 kindergarten classes have been working on developing an outdoor area that inspired nature and outdoor learning. All we had at this point was a shed with trikes. Step 1. We went to our parent school advisory council asking for funds to create a vegetable garden area. They supplied funds for soil and gravel. We brought in raised flower beds for the soil to go into, and we put gravel all around as a way to section off our learning area. We planted vegetables and flowers that can be harvested in autumn, as we are not at school during July and August. Pumpkins, carrots, squash, sunflowers, etc. Step 2. We went to our parent council for funds to purchase and install a 4-foot chain link fence. We only needed an L shape in order to meet up with the existing fence in that area. After 2 years of saving money towards this project, we were able to get the fence installed in August of 2018. Step 3. Mrs. Dickens was working on an educational project with a grant from the government that encouraged experiential learning. From that grant, we were able to purchase garden tools, binoculars, balance bikes, youth version street signs, a wheelbarrow, and many more outdoor toys. Autumn 2018. Step 4. We still wanted to add flowers and plants to our area, as well as bird feeders to attract butterflies and birds. This is where the Watershed Champions Grant supported us to complete our kindergarten. This was our kindergarten in June of 2018, and this is our kindergarten in June of 2019. We began by removing all of the gravel from an area on the lawn where gravel was dumped a couple of years before. It was quite a bit of stone picking for our kindergarten students. We then began to edge out our garden areas and rip up the grass. Next, we roto-tilled the garden area and prepared our gardens for new soil. This was a task that was completed after school hours for safety reasons. We had 2 yards of soil delivered to our school. We needed it removed from our schoolyard before our next recess. This task was accomplished with cooperation and hard work. 1 hour, 50 kindergarteners, and 4 teachers later, our soil was added into our gardens. We are all set for our plants to arrive. We were also given a dwarf lilac bush and an Arizona apricot flower as gifts to be added to our butterfly garden. Planting day. We worked together with our grade 7 and 8 buddies, and we planted all 29 plants. Here's a list of what we planted. 8 bergamot plants, 4 coneflower plants, 4 black-eyed Susan plants, 3 dogwood plants, 3 butterfly weed plants, 3 milkweed plants, 2 big blue stem grasses, and 2 panic grasses. We planted the flowers and grasses just in time for some rain showers. And then we added the finishing touches. We added a mason bee house, wild bird feeder, a finch feeder, and a hummingbird feeder. We also purchased watering cans to help water our gardens and bird feed to fill all our feeders. Thank you, Ausable Bayfield Conservation Authority, for approving our proposal for the Watershed Champion Grant. We would not have been able to complete our KinderGarden area without your grant. We are excited to further our outdoor learning with the addition of our butterfly garden and bird feeding areas. Love, the KinderGarden students from Precious Blood School.